your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
And we're ready for the first game of the season to start. As Andrew Pikert will be kicking off for the Wildcats. Short kick fielded at the 24-yard line. Cuts it upfield, cuts it off across 25 up near the 30, and finally brought down at the 34-yard line as the Tornadoes start 1st and 10.
Yeah, well, you'll have a new kickoff guy, and of course we've kind of been spoiled with our kickoff guys kicking on high and deep into the end zone. Not a very deep kick. We had good coverage. That's one thing about our specialty teams and our defense too. We're not overly big, but we have a lot of speed and quickness, and they know what to do when they get to the ball carrier. They attack and are very good tacklers.
First and 10 for the Bay High Tornadoes. Shotgun formation. Dual wideouts to each side of the field, starting from their 35-yard line. Quarterback takes a snap, looks to the left side, rolls to the right, throws it downfield. Intercepted by the Wildcats. Great defensive play by the Wildcats. Keon Dunlap on that interception.
Fox, it looked like to me the receiver just went down a little stop route, turned around. Quarterback danced around a little bit. I think he gave it away. He was looking at his receiver, Keon Dunlap, who was the offensive player last year. Moved to safety. He reacted to the football, made a great play.
First and 10 for the Cats. And we've got a early start penalty flag.
Yeah, Fox, we're offensive, well, I guess the entire offense, mainly the offensive line, we kind of have our arms on our legs, our knees, and then we go down on teams that are not used to it, they're easily drawn offside, as was the case on that first play.
Darlington, Johnson, and Whitaker in the backfield. Snap goes to MJ, takes it in off the right side, and he's going to be down inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I think the Cats starting the game in their base single wing look. It's like we're going without a huddle here, going quick snap, but trying to just set the momentum for the rest of the game.
Watson Glass first down for the Wildcats at the 29. Johnson hands it off. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, number 3, Amari Griffin from the 29-yard line. And the Wildcats have scored early with 11:06 to go in this first quarter.
That the snap went to MJ, and he gave it to Amari Griffin. He's a young running back. The coach talked about the talent that he's got. Of course, it great job of blocking up front. He took it the distance.
Quick pitch. MJ's going to take it, and he's going to be good second effort, but they're going to stop him short at the goal line. 2-point conversion fails, and with 11:06 to go in this first quarter, the Wildcats up 6-0 over the Bay Tornadoes. Andrew getting ready to kick off for the Cats again. Return man standing back inside the 15. 11:06 here at Wildcat Stadium as the Enterprise Wildcats lead 6-0. And the kick's going to go out of bounds inside the 15.
Yeah, that'll be brought out to the 35. I like the idea of that kind of squib kick, especially on the artificial turf. He just kind of overdid it, pulled it out of bounds.
Stanley, the quarterback for the Tornadoes, stands back at his 29-yard line. Tornadoes moving from our left to our right here at Wildcat Stadium. Just over 11 minutes to go in the first quarter. Wildcats up 6-0. Again, wideouts to each side of the field. Stanley looks left, throws left, has a man out at the 35. Hit quickly and brought down up near the 37-yard line. Another good defensive coverage and play by the Cats.
I believe that was Keandre Matthews, one of our corners, across the way, number 18. He gave a little ground, but as soon as the pass was thrown, he broke on it and made a good tackle there in open field.
Second down for the Tornadoes from the 37-yard line. Handoff goes off the left side. Again, hit quickly. Picks up a few, and he's going to be out to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, we're employing our basic 3-4 look. We got 3 down defensive linemen, a nose tackle, 2 defensive ends. Then our 2 inside backers, our 2 outside backers. I believe that was Jackson Blunt, number 28, one of our outside linebackers that made that play.
Third and 5. Big defensive stop this time needed for the Cats. Far hash mark. Quarterback takes it, looks left, throws it, and broken up again. Intercepted by the Wildcats. 35-30 and knocked out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Marshawn Fitzpatrick on the tip and interception, and the Wildcats are in great field position inside the red zone at the 15, brought to you by Riverbank.
Yeah, somebody, I don't know who it was, if it's Marshawn or the other, might have been the safety, batted that ball up in the air, and Marshawn grabbed it and headed toward the goal line and was forced out of bounds. What about the 15-yard line? Another turnover for the Cat defense.
.948, the Wildcats getting a break on third down with another interception. First and 10 for the Cats at the 15. Snap goes off the left side. Zaire Boyd on the carry. And we've got a penalty flag on the far sideline. And I believe we had an early start on this side, but we'll wait for the call, Coach.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Fox. Somebody moved. I didn't see it, but somebody to get an early start.
First and 15 for the Cats, and another penalty flag over on the 21.
Another false start. I don't know exactly what's happening with the count, but some of the guys are going down, and then some of them are moving off the football. We've got to get that worked out. Here, of course, you know, those things happen early in the season, particularly in this first game.
First and 20 for the Cats. Johnson hands it off. Whitaker on the carry down to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, that was the same play we scored on the previous possession, but the Tornado defense was there to make that play. Sometimes I hope we'll let MJ just keep that, fake that to our wing back and just keep it around that end.
Darlington takes it, throws it to MJ off the left side. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Wildcats. Mikael Johnson on the reception from Darlington, and the Cats have scored again with 8:36 to go in this first quarter.
Yeah, well-designed play. We just, Mikael Johnson, you know, he's got speed to burn, and that was just a little short toss in the flats, and nobody was there to pick him up, and he took it into the end zone. And I'm not sure. We're having a little confusion on the sideline. I think Coach wants the offense to stay in the game to go for 2.
Snap goes off the left side, and we're going to be into the end zone. Mikael Johnson on the carry for the Cats. And with 8:36 to go in the first quarter, Wildcats up.
Yeah, we just had too much speed. We had them, thought they, for a second, they had us outflanked a little bit, but MJ's got that extra burst, and he turned it on and took it right into the corner of the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Andrew getting ready to kick off once again for the Cats. Once again, 8:36 to go in the first quarter. Enterprise up 14-0. And Coach, we do have a new kicker in.
Yeah, I think Coach is going to try a couple of kickers now and see how they do.
Jesso, a good high kick, going to be fielded at the 15-yard line by the Tornadoes. Cuts it out across the 20. Good move as he avoided one tackler, and he's going to be out to the 28 as Bay starts 1st and 10.
Yeah, that was a good high kick. Wasn't very deep, but we've got that tremendous team speed on our kickoff unit, and they were right down there to make that play. Held them inside the 30-yard line. That's a very good job.
1st and 10. Triples out to the far side of the field. Quarterback's going to pull it down and keep it, and he's going to be stopped quickly at the line of scrimmage by the Wildcat defense.
Yeah, you know, the key to any defensive unit, the guys up front, they've got to control the line of scrimmage. We've got 3 seniors, I believe, starting on our defensive front. Of course, our nose tackle is big, Jamel Philomee. He's a big youngin in that middle of the defensive line, and our 2 defensive ends are veteran players as well.
2nd down for the Tornadoes. Quarterback looks left, rolls left, pulls it down, tries to get it outside, makes a good move, but he's hit quickly, still running, and he's going to get out across the 35-yard line.
Good coverage down the field. I was trying to see, I believe that was Bryson Chapman, one of our outside linebackers that came off his coverage to make that play.
Third down as trips come out to the left side. Quarterback again pulls it down. And the defense, I believe, depending on the spot, looks like they're going to give him a good spot, though, Coach.
Yeah, I think forward momentum gave him the first down. We had a stunt coming off the wide side of the field. They ran back to the short side and had just enough push to pick up that first down.
First and 10 for Bay High. High snap, quarterback pulls it down, and he's going to be stopped for a loss back at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, the quarterback was able to handle that high snap, but the play broke down, and of course our team speed and quickness, it is really magnified on this artificial turf.
.6:31 to go in the first quarter. Wildcats up 14-0. Scoreboard brought to you by the Citizens Bank of Enterprise. Bay High with the ball. 2nd down at their 34-yard line. Far hash mark, moving left to right. Quarterback drops back, looks downfield, throws across the middle, has a man hit quickly, and he's going to be out to the 39-yard line. Bring up 3rd and about 11.
Yeah, a little crossing route underneath. We had good coverage down the field. Made the catch, but for short yardage. Good job by the Cat defense.
Yeah, a heat timeout on the field. Coach, looking at the field, it looks kind of like what it used to look when Truett was taking care of it, doesn't it?
It sure does. Coach Chambers, he knew how to take care of a football field, I can tell you that.
3rd down for the Tornadoes from their own 39. They need to get out to the 49 for a first down. Just over 6 minutes to play in this first quarter. Cats leading 14-0. Again to a wide out each side of the field. Stanley back at his 34. Tries to pull it down. Gets a little pressure. Number 7 hitting him quickly and bringing him down. Tyson Cole. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, Marzavius Reed, one of our inside linebackers, was first one there. The quarterback dodged him, but then Tyson Cole was there to make the play. A good job by the Wildcat defense. I don't think right now, Fox, Bay High's offensive line, they're not used to seeing this much team speed.
Chapman and Cole back deep for the Wildcats. Good snap. Hunter gets it off. Going to be a good high kick. Cole on the reception, and he's going to be hit quickly and brought down at the 39-yard line. And the Cats start 1st and 10 with 4:57, leading 14-0.
Yeah, good job by the Wildcat defense. Good job by Tyson Cofield that punt. I don't think he would have gone much for a lucky slip, just a little bit, but a good aggressive return. Cat offense, they won't know what to do having to start from our side of the 50-yard line.
First down for the Wildcats. Going to keep it, cut it off the left side, and he's going to be out to midfield. Fumble on the play, picked up by the Cats. Number 11 on the recovery, Presley, and he's going to take it down to the 10-yard line following the fumble, but heads up play that time by Jadell Presley as he picked the fumble up and moved it down the field, and they're inside the red zone again. Brought to you by Riverbank on Main Street Enterprise.
Yeah, talking about being jolly on the spot, that was a great job. You know, hustle, a player that hustles can make plays, and I think that was the case on that particular play.
First and goal for the Cats. Johnson and Darlington in the backfield. Johnson takes the snap off the right side, cuts it outside, got one man to beat, and he's going to take it to the corner of the end zone for a Wildcat touchdown. Penalty flag at the 11, Coach.
Yeah, I see that. I don't know exactly what happened. Helmet came off. I don't know what caused it, but I had a good angle of that. MJ hit the hole and kind of bounced it to the outside, and when he saw that crease, he turned on the afterburners and took it into the end zone. Of course, it's coming back. It was, I guess, a hit to the head. Personal foul that'll back us up 15 yards.
After the penalty, first and 10 for the Cats from the 26-yard line near hash mark. 4:27 to go in his first quarter. Darlington takes the snap, takes it right up the middle. He's going to be inside the 20.
Yeah, I think Wyatt Darlington, number 10, is kind of taking the place of Josh McCray to a certain degree. He's a big back in that backfield, and not only is he a good blocker, he's an excellent power runner.
Second down for the Cats from the 21. Movement on the line, and a flag comes out on the near side of the field. Second down from the 15. Johnson takes it, hands it off around the left side, and he's going to be into the end zone once again. Amari Griffin on to carry, untouched from the 15-yard line, and the Wildcats are on the board again.
Yeah, the same play we scored the first touchdown. I'll tell you what,
Hand off to Amari Griffin.
Amari Griffin is kind of like Mikael Johnson. He's got that extra gear, and when he gets that open field, nobody, and I don't think from Bayhawk can stay with him.
And the Cats getting ready to attempt the point after, and they will be kicking this time. Card on the call for the kick, and I think we've got an offsides against Bay on this near side.
Yeah, no matter how many times we do it, teams still have trouble when we go down with that hand. That's, that's a little extra. It makes it, once you kind of get used to, you have to kind of sit back, the defense does, and that helps that offensive line when they come off, that defensive folks are kind of on their heels just a little bit.
Andrew gets ready to attempt the point after. 3:38 to go in the first quarter. Hold is down, the kick is up, and his first kick is good, and the Wildcats lead 21-0 with 3:38 to go in this first quarter. Scoreboard brought to you by Citizens Bank of Enterprise. Antonio Chasso in to do the kicking this time from the 40-yard line for the Wildcats. Once again, 3:38 to go in the first quarter. Cats up 21-0. Good kick, going to be fielded at the 10-yard line. Returns it out across the 20, 25, and finally hit and brought down up near the 28-yard line. Good coverage by the Cats. Yeah, the Tornadoes start 1st and 10.
Yeah, that was about the same as the last time. It was a much higher kick, and the coverage was able to make the play inside the 30-yard line. So that's a good job there from number 93, Antonio Jasso. Fox, I noticed our defensive front, we've moved our big nose tackle, Jamel, out to a defensive end spot. I think DJ Buckner has moved into the nose tackle, and Desmond Thomas is playing the defensive end on the far side.
Timeout called by the Tornadoes. And Coach, as we heard today at Quarterback Club, he talked about the changes he'd made on defense and how they felt like the defense had gotten a lot better this year.
Yeah, I think, Coach Kennedy, he knows defense, and the kids, I think, have bought into his system. I think it started last year, or maybe even the end of his first year here, but so much improvement, and I think we're much more athletic than we've been. Guys can make plays, and I've mentioned the team speed. It's obvious from a coaching standpoint that speed can make up for a lot of mistakes that you make, and it's obvious that they're well coached now. They know the schemes, and with their athleticism and speed,
Bay back out on the field after the timeout. 1st and 10 for the 29. Center of the field, moving left to right. 3:02 to go in the first quarter. Shanley back at his 24, takes his snap, fakes it, pulls it down, pitches now out to the right side. Another good defensive play by the Wildcats, and they pull him down at the 30 for a small gain. But once again, as we talked about what Coach Kennedy has done, but they swarmed the ball, Coach.
Yes, they do. Tyson Cole was in. I'm assuming it looked like from where he was lined up as an outside linebacker. He was there originally, and then one of our other linebackers, John Tavius Hooten, was there to make the play.
Quarterback drops back, gets pressure, and he's going to be hit back at the 25. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, when a quarterback has to scramble, he originally had a little like time to throw. That means there's good coverage down the field. He had nowhere to go with the football, and by that time blocking kind of breaks down and the pass rush is there. And, of course, we were able to force him out of bounds for another loss.
Stanley, shotgun formation from the 21. Rolls to the left side, looks downfield, has a man over in the corner, and in and out of his hands. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, he would have been short, I believe, of first down yardage if he had made the play. It would have been close because they both hit the sideline markers on the far side when they went out of bounds.
Chappelle Seifert into punt. And I believe, Coach, I don't know if we blocked it. I think it was kicked into his blocker. And the Wildcats recover at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, I noticed they were kind of close the last time they punted, and I think you're exactly right. I don't know if the punter got up too close. I really didn't see how far back he was, but I think that's exactly what happened.
A block is a block, right,
That's
Coach?
exactly right, and we'll take it.
First and 10, and the Riverbank red zone. Darlington drops back to pass, throws it over the middle, incomplete, intended for Jackson Bailey, but just a little high.
Yeah, let me mention our offensive line, Fox. You know, when the backs are running free and out and open, that looks good. But these big guys up front, that's our centers, Chris Foster. Our quick guard, Xavier Henderson. Strong guard is Michael Lawson. Inside tackle is Nick Cox, and our outside tackle is Harrison Gamble. And our tight end is Colson Dalrymple. Of course, I think Jackson Bailey checked in on that particular play.
Second down from the 19. Darlington's going to take it off the right side, picks up a block down inside the 10, and finally down about the 9 or 8 yard line. And he's going to be mighty close for a first down, Coach.
Yeah, just a good surge at our offensive line. Coach thinks I really thought it was going to be a little weaker unit. Coach thinks it may be even better than last year's unit. They're showing it so far tonight.
First and goal for the Cats, and a penalty flag on the play.
Looks like we may have been moving again. Yes, I see the referee giving that signal.
First down from the 14 for the Wildcats. Johnson lines up to the left side, takes the snap, follows Darlington, cuts it inside the 10 and down to the 8 yard line.
Yeah, I think that's the first time MJ's been hemmed up. We had a good push to start with. He couldn't find a crease, so to bounce it outside, and give credit to the Tornado defense for that play.
Second and goal inside the red zone, brought to you by Riverbank of Enterprise. Snap goes to number 3, and he's going to be into the end zone once again, Coach. Amari Griffin, 10th grade running back, 5'7", 162 pounds, takes it into the end zone again, and the Cats are on the board with just over 10 seconds to go in this first quarter.
Yeah, Coach said today, you know, quarterback club, nobody knows who the number 3 is. I imagine after tonight they're going to know who he is.
Andrew in to attempt the point after. Good hold, good snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Wildcats lead 28-0 with just a few seconds left in this first quarter. Gomez into kickoff for the Wildcats. Low kick. And it's going to go to the left side out of bounds, and they'll start once again 1st and 10 at the 35.
Yeah, again, I like the principle of the low kick. I think what they're not taking into consideration, we're kicking off from the left hash, so there's not near as much room to this left as there is out there to the right. And I'm sure that the coaches will work with our kickers on trying to keep that ball in play.
Yeah, the Tornadoes starting from the 35-yard line. Takes it. Pitch goes off the left side. Quickly hit by the Wildcat defense for a loss.
Yeah, I don't know who made the
Burrell on the carry, but Hooten on the stop.
Yeah, Fox, I don't know who made the quarterback pitch it, but I mean, John Tavius Hooten, as you said, made that play from his inside linebacker position. That's just good, sound defense.
And as the first quarter comes to an end here at Wildcat Stadium, Wildcats leading 28-0 over the Bay High Tornadoes.
Your #1 source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
Third and long for the Tornadoes, needing to get out to the 45. Quarterback takes it, cuts it back the other way, hit quickly by the Cats and upended. And it's going to be Tyson Cole making that stop, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And now we've got a penalty flag at midfield, and we'll see which way it goes, Coach.
Yeah, I'm not sure that there was somebody was being blocked down the field. I really didn't see anything other than just some, late contact. It was kind of a late flag. Probably something happened that I wasn't aware of, but we'll see what the call is. Oh, I think it's a good call, Fox. Both sides. So this offsetting penalties, which I think is a good call.
Fourth and long. And the punter comes in. Short punt fielded by the Cats at the 38. He's going to break one tackle, but good coverage by Bay. And Tyson's going to be stopped about the 37-yard line as the Cats start 1st and 10.
Yeah, that was good coverage. That was a good punt. Tyson made the first guy miss, which is usually a key in a good return. But the coverage, they stayed in their lanes. And
1st and 10 for the Cats from their own 37-yard line. 10:32 to go in this first half, leading by 28. He's going to get outside, cuts it back inside. That is Zaire Boyd on to carry, and he's going to carry it for a first down inside the 40-yard line, brought to you by Watson Glass of Enterprise.
Yeah, we've got 3 tough, hard-nosed, and fast running backs. Zaire Boyd being one of them, of course, Amari Griffin showing his stuff, and then MJ.
First and 10 for the Cats from the 39-yard line. 10:01 going to first half. Snap again. And he's going to cut it back inside. And again, once again, breaks some tackle. He's down inside the 20 to the 17. And that's going to be Amari Griffin.
Yes. Not only can he run it outside, he does a pretty good job of running inside. And again, great job of blocking up front by the Wildcat offensive line.
First and 10 for the Cats. Snap goes to Zaire Boyd. He's going to be down near the 15-yard line. Once again, Wildcats in the red zone, brought to you by Riverbank of Enterprise. Brings up second down at the 15, picks up 3 yards.
Fox, I think number 55, Preston Powell, is checked in as a blocking back. Tough kid, good blocker.
Second down for the Cats. Griffin hands it off to Sam Whitaker, and he goes off the right side and in for a touchdown, Coach. And I guess the misdirection is working very good tonight.
Yes, it is. We decided to give Amari Griffin a rest and gave it to Sam Whitaker. Sam runs.
Jaso had the kickoff for the Cats. Return in for the Tornadoes back inside the 20-yard line. Good high kick, going to be fielded at the 12, across the 15, 20, 25, and hit up near the 27-yard line. But a good return for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, we when Grasso comes in, and let's see, what is, I got to learn his name. Jasso, Antonio Jasso. When he kicks off, we get him about the 27, 28-yard line. That's a pretty good job.
First down, the quarterback throws it downfield for a completion, and they're going to be out to the 40 for a first down for the Tornadoes with 8:44 to go in this first half.
Well, not only was that a good throw, that was a great catch, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he was corralled, right at the 41-yard line. Good play for Bay High. Yeah.
First and 10 from the 41. Handoff comes off the left side, tries to get it outside. Good defensive play, and the Wildcats are going to stop him up near the 47.
He didn't get a lot of yards, but that's the first time I really saw him kind of get outside and get a few yards. Good job by the running back for Bay High. Yeah.
Second and 4 for the St. Tornadoes from the 47. Man in motion. Quarterback pitches. Off the right side, hit quickly, fumble on the play, and it's going to be recovered by the Wildcats at the 45-yard line.
I tell you what, John Tavius Hooten from his inside linebacker position, he was on that quarterback like a rocket and caused that bad pitch. And I thought the Cats got it, but looks like Bayhigh may have taken it away from us and got it back.
Third down and 6 for Bay from the 45-yard line. 2 wideouts to the far side of the field. Back lines up on the right side of his quarterback, Stanley. Stanley standing back at the 40. Takes it, looks downfield, pulls it down, gets pressure, throws it over the top. Tipped by the Wildcats, but a good catch that time by number 8, Hutcherson.
Yeah, we batted it up in the air, and he did a good job. The receiver did. He followed it in, even though he knew he was going to get hit. And I think they are moving the chain. So first down for Bay High.
First and 10 for the Tornadoes. Quarterback shotgun formation by himself. Looks to throw, pulls it down, gets pressure, and breaks a tackle, but then swarmed by the Cats and finally tackled back inside the 47-yard line. Buckner in on the stop along with a host of Cats.
Yeah, again, good coverage down the field. Quarterback, I tell you what, he's a tough customer because he was, he almost broke free, looked like to me a time or two, but the pursuit stayed after him until they made that play.
Second down from the 48, far hash mark. Takes it around the right side, ran down from behind by the Cats. Chapman in on that stop for the Wildcats, and it's going to bring up third down at the 48.
Yeah, Bryson Chapman, he's one of our outside linebackers, and he made that play. I just don't think the Bay High Tornado, they have any kind of answer for our defense. Whatever they're trying is obviously not working.
Third and long for the Tornadoes. They need to get down to the Wildcat 37 for a first down. Line of scrimmage their own 48. Far hash mark moving right to left. 5:41 to go in this first half. Trailing by 35. Quarterback stands back at his own 42. Fumbles the ball. And I believe it's, see which way it goes. It's recovered by the Wildcats on the far side, Coach. I thought they had a couple of times to get it, but lost it.
Yeah, I think they did have a chance to get it, but we stayed right after it. And I tell you what, our defense is just swarming all over them right now. Let's see if Coach, I see the first, I wonder if he might make a change with our offensive unit, but I believe I see the first unit huddling up with Coach down on the sideline.
Yeah, the Wildcats coming back on the field. 5:29 to go in this first half. Wildcats up 35-0. Scoreboard brought to you by the Citizens Bank of Enterprise.
Yeah, I think they're taking the heat timeout now, Fox, that we thought they had taken earlier when we had called timeout. So I believe they're taking that.
Darlington takes the snap. Goes off the left side and takes it down inside the 35.
Yeah, Colson Dalrymple, our tight end, he's not a big kid, but he's tough. He stayed on his block that time, and that was just our power play with Wyatt Darlington.
Second down for the Cats, left hash mark. Preston Powell in at blocking back. McHale takes the snap, goes off the right side, hit quickly and brought down at the 35, but a penalty flag looks like it back at the 37, Coach.
Yeah, that may be holding. We'll see what the call is. Yeah, that came out pretty quick. I thought that might be what the call was. Somebody probably reached out, probably missed this guy at the point of attack and reached out, to make a play and got caught. Coach D's out there trying to find out, getting a number.
But that'll be some time in the pond, won't it?
It probably will be.
Second down for the Cats as the ball's moved back to the 47. Goes to Griffin, and he's going to be hit as he gets inside the 45-yard line. Brings up third down with 4:32 to go in this first half.
Yeah, that was that little wingback reverse that Amari's taken into the end zone a couple of times, but one of their defenders was not fooled and was able to make that play.
And 16 for the Cats, 4:22 to go in the first half, leading by 35. Near hash mark as they move left to right. And a penalty flag at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, I think they just lined up in the neutral zone, Fox, is what it looked like to me when they came out to get lined up.
Makes it 3rd and 11 for the Cats. Now as the ball's moved just across the 40-yard line. And I believe we're going to have a timeout called by the Tornadoes. Wingback slot. Fakes it to Griffin. Looks downfield. Throws it. Oh, and in and out of the hands that time of Presley. And, Coach, I think he saw the goal line.
I think you're exactly right. I had a good look at him. He saw it. He was wide open, and he wanted to turn and get in that end zone before he secured the football. But he'll learn from that. He's come a long way since the spring, but he's a big target, and he's going to be a big-time player.
Fourth down, and the Cats will go for 17 to go in the first half. Snap goes to Darlington. Penalty flag on the play. Offsides on the defense. That'll make it 4th and about 6, as the ball should be moved down around the 35-yard line. Cats come to the line. Near hash mark. Griffin takes it, follows Darlington off the left side, picks up a block, and he's going to be down inside the 20 and finally taken out of bounds inside the 15. But it's going to be enough for a Wildcat first down. With the clock stopped with just over 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, good call, good execution, and again, Amari Griffin, he's having a breakout game tonight, that's for sure.
Off the right side this time, they're going to be down inside the 10.
Yeah, just power football, just man-on-man blocking, I'm sure, up front. Our alignment in that single wing is a little different than a base offensive line when we have that 2 tackles on the same side.
Darlington takes the snap, goes off the left side, and he's going to be down inside the 10 near the 8 or 9 yard line. Far hash mark.
Yeah, that play looked, the execution looked a little off. I don't know exactly what happened, but I think Wyatt was supposed to fake a little bit more before he started running, but I'm not sure exactly what happened.
Griffin and Boyd in the backfield. Boyd takes it, follows Griffin off the right side, and he's going to be down inside the 2-yard line. Correction, 6.
Yeah, I think he got enough. He just needed a couple yards for the first down. I noticed when Wyatt Darlington came off the field, Fox, after that previous play, that he had gotten the wrong play. That's why it looked a little off there in the execution.
Once again, Wildcats in the red zone, brought to you by Riverbank of Enterprise. Takes a snap and into the end zone for a touchdown. And once again, I believe that was Mikael Johnson on that carry.
Yes, it was. Just a keeper power football off the right tackle. And again, as the Tornadoes, their offense doesn't have an answer for our defense. I think that's the same way for their defense. We're just kind of doing what we want to at the line of scrimmage.
Andrew coming back in to attempt the point after. With 2:26 to go in his first half here at Wildcat Stadium. Early movement. I didn't see a flag. The kick is up and the kick is good, and the Wildcats lead 42-0 with 2:26 to go in the first half. And Jaso gets ready to kick off for the Wildcats. 2 deep backs for the Tornadoes standing inside the 20-yard line. Wildcats kicking from the far hash mark, 2:26 to go, leading 42-0 over Bay High. Scoreboard brought to you by Citizens Bank of Enterprise. Good kick, going to be fielded at the 15, out across the 20, 25, and what a lick as he's going to be tackled at the 24-yard line.
I believe that was Julio Jones, one of our linebackers, sophomore linebacker. He flew down the field and made that play. What a tremendous play. That was a line drive kick, and it got down there quick. But as soon as that return guy started, Julio was there to put it to him.
First and 10, shotgun formation. Stanley inside the 20, hands it off to number 31 off the right side. He's going to be stopped up to 27-yard line.
Yeah, we had a stunt coming off the outside on this backside, Tyson Cole. Of course, they ran away from it, but I think he did get in on the tackle. But again, good job up front by our down 3 defensive linemen. They're doing a very good job of controlling the offensive line for Bay High.
Second down for the Tornadoes. Middle of the field. Handoff comes off the left side this time. Tries to get outside, and he's going to be stopped up near the 30.
Yeah, they looked like there was going to be a little crease in there for just a second, but Big Jamil Philomee would have none of that, and he closed it down and held him to a short gain.
From the 30, handoff goes up the middle. Once again, the big back 31 gets it and nowhere to go as the Wildcat defense swarmed in and stopped him at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I think one of our backers, it might have been Bryson Chapman. I saw him get up off the bottom of the pile. I think he shot the gap to to get them in the backfield, and we'll see what Bay High decides to do on this 4th down. The play clock is it's about to run out. We still got a few seconds left in the game clock. Let's see what Bay. I think they're probably going to call a timeout. Yes, and then they'll make a decision. I think there's just a little over 7 seconds left here until halftime.
Timeout on the field with just a few seconds left. 42-0 is your score here at Wildcat Stadium. Coach, some of our reminders from the Wildcat walls in the locker room. The quality of a man's life is in direct proportion to his commitment to excellence, regardless of his chosen field of endeavor. A lot of good quotes coming out of the Wildcat locker room that we'll be sharing with you through the year. As the fathers joined the Cats last night to put on their stickers for the year. Punting formation, good high punt. And they're going to let it drop. And hopefully they won't touch it till the clock goes. And as the first half comes to an end here at Wildcat Stadium, the Wildcats leading 42-0. As the band's getting ready to come on the field for the halftime show. And then the halftime show brought to you by Riverbank and Hook's Barbecue with Ricky Adams to give us some totals. In just a few minutes, you're listening to the Wildcat Sports Network.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier Showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise. Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Welcome back as we start the second half at Wildcat Stadium. Cats leading 42-0 as Bay gets ready to kick off. Going to be a low kick fielded at the 15-yard line by the Cats. Out across 20, 25, 30, cuts it upfield, 35, 40, 50, cuts it back inside and over cross field, and finally tackled down at the 35-yard line. But a great run that time by the Cats. And once again, Amari Griffin, coach.
Yeah, I think he's having his breakout game tonight. Coach mentioned his name at quarterback club. Said a lot of folks don't know anything about number 3, but they will after tonight for sure.
First and 10 from the 35, near hash mark. Snap goes off the right side, 30 and down to the 25 that time. Number 43, coach, on to carry for the Cats.
Yeah, I believe this may be the JV bunch.
The goalie. And we've got an injured player on the field. Once again, you're seeing as we check, and you can look them up, coach, 84, 85, 43, 32.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if Coach might start the first group and give them one series here in the second half, but no, he went ahead and pulled the starters and got the second guys out. Fox, while we got a minute, need to send a shout out to some folks not able to come to the game. They have to stay home and listen to us, and so Jay Cobb, appreciate your text to me, and we will give you a shout out. Thank you for listening to the broadcast. Give us some feedback. And hope your golf game is good tomorrow, and hope you get a chance to get out and play.
We got a guy in Birmingham, Dr. Herbie Gannon, number 33 in Wildcat Lore, who's tuned in. And I, during the half, went in a room with a lot of football, sitting there with Paul Terry, Bill Bacon, and Thad Morgan. That's about as old-time football as you want to be around.
And Rick, Little Paul ain't as little Paul was when we were growing up.
I think he weighs more than I do. And
I don't know if we need to say that, but. Second down at about 1 for the Cats. Line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line. 43 hands it back off, and 26 carries it down inside the 20-yard line. And coach, that's Max Fault on to carry, and again that misdirection and speed throwing them off.
Yes, and I know the coaches are looking at what I've seen so far. The execution, they've run 2 or 3 plays, and the execution looks real good. That was a great execution on that little reverse there.
43, and we've got a penalty flag. Heard the flag, but I heard the whistle, but I didn't see the flag. Looks like they're going to put it at the 15-yard line.
It appears to me when we're getting those motion penalties that whoever who's calling the snap count, they're not letting us get our hand on the ground. It's almost like they're trying to snap it when we're going down with our hands, and some of the guys are moving.
First and 15. 43 off the left side, picks up a block down inside the 20 down to the 8. Oh, still going. Good second effort. They're going to rule him down about the 18, but actually made it down inside the 15, but I think his knee hit.
Yes, and that was much better execution on the snap and the snap count. We kind of, you know, the hands went down, and then there was a pause, and then the snap occurred, and the execution on the play looked a lot better.
I believe that was 85 on the carry down inside the 15-yard line.
This will be some good work for these guys. I think Central Phoenix City's JV's coming to town Monday afternoon for a 4:30 game against our JV. So this will be a good tune-up for these guys getting ready for Monday.
And penalty flag down at the 18. Looks like it's going to go against the Cats. Bring up third at about 14 or 15. Handoff right up the middle, cuts it back inside, gets back outside. He's going to be down to the 12.
Is that 43 on the carry?
Nail.
Yeah.
Knowles or Nails. 80. It's 83.
I think we got away with another motion. I noticed. I think it was the receivers were leaning just a little bit, and we leaned on that last play, but they decided not to throw the flag.
Fumble it picked up by number 43 for the Wildcats as Magoli took it around the left side. That'll stop the drive.
Let me check the defensive guys that are coming. We've got, I see some of the, well, I guess this may be most, Tyson Cole has played a pretty good bit in the first half. He's on the field, but I think all the other guys will be the second team defense on the field at this time.
First and 10. The quarterback looks to the right side, throws it out in the flats, complete to number 4, breaks a tackle out across the 30, 35, tries to cut it back inside. He's going to be down up near the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I thought we were going to make the play a little quicker than that, but he made a nice move. We missed the tackle, and he was able to pick up some good yardage. This to give our JV defenders a chance to get some playing time too.
Three wide to the near side of the field for the Tornadoes. Pitch goes to number 2, cuts it back inside, and he's going to be up near midfield. Finally tackled at the Wildcat 49-yard line, but it's going to be enough for another Tornado first down.
Yeah, Coach Kennedy's had enough of that. The first bunch checks into the lineup. They cross midfield. Coach said that's enough.
Hand off to number 8, quickly thrown down in the backfield by number 97 for the Cats, Buckner.
Yeah, I believe our entire first unit back out on the field, and
second down, pass out in the flats to number 1. Breaks a tackle, but he's going to be down about the 45-yard line of the Wildcats. Good for about 4 or 5 yards.
yeah, just a little stop or a little hitch route, and again, good reaction by our secondary. First guy missed, but the pursuit's right there to hold him to a small gain.
Trips out to the far side for the Tornadoes. Quarterback back at the 50, looks to the right side, throws it back out in the flats, complete, and he's going to have a first down over on the far sideline inside the 40-yard line.
Yeah, good execution, just a little swing pass out in the
Connerly
right
on the reception.
on the right flat. The outside receiver ran a end cut, and that took the corner with him, and the safety had to come over to make that play.
First and 10 from the 38-yard line of the Cats. Handoff goes to number 8, quickly hitting the backfield. I believe that was 28 in on the stop, Coach.
I believe you're right. That's Jackson Blunt. I noticed number 5, our safety, Eric Winters, came out of the game. And Coach Kennedy's talking to him. He was probably late getting over the top on his assignment on that last play. Of course, he's just a freshman, but he's going to be a good football player.
Far hash mark, moving right to left. 2nd and 11 for Bay High. Quarterback drops to pass, looks across, has a man out on the left side of the field, breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackles, and inside the 30. But a good catch and run to elude the Wildcat defense, and he's going to be down at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, but the first guy missed, and he kept spinning him around until the pursuit got there. Again, that was a good throw and catch by the Tornadoes.
And if you'd like updated scores of the Wiregrass, call Sonny at 804-8440. 804-8440 to update the local Wiregrass scores. 3rd down for the Tornadoes. Quarterback pulls it down, takes it inside the 30, breaks a tackle, and he's down across the 25. Has a first down and more. And they move the chains once again.
Yeah, we had a stunt that came off the outside, and we were not able to make the play. The quarterback found a little crease, jumped up in it, showed some good quickness, and was able to pick up that first down.
First and 10 for the Wildcat 22-yard line. 5:02 to go in the 3rd quarter. Again, Wildcats up 42-0. Is getting ready for Riverbank red zone defense. Quarterback pulls it down again, cuts it inside. He's going to be stopped there at the line of scrimmage by a host of Cats and brings up 2nd down.
Fox, I'm not so sure that that might have been just a design quarterback draw. He almost stood there for just a second and then took off. I'm not sure that it appeared to me that that was the play, just a quarterback draw.
Quarterback takes it, looks to the end zone, throws to the corner. Coverage is there, goes down, touchdown. As the defensive man slipped down at the last minute. And the Bay High Tornadoes have got on the scoreboard with just over 4 minutes to go. Pass complete to Jaquez Lee.
Yeah, that was a good throw and catch, as you said, Fox. Our defender, I believe that was Keandre Matthews, went up for the ball and kind of got turned around and fell down, and the receiver was able to make that play.
Chappelle Seafriend to attempt the point after, holds down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And with 4:08 to go in the third quarter, Wildcats 42, Bay High 7. Here on the Wildcat Sports Network, brought to you by McDonald's of Enterprise. Keon Dunlap back deep in the center for the Wildcats, standing at the 10-yard line. Chappelle Seafried kicking off from his own 40 with 4:08 to go in the third quarter. Short kick fielded at the 19-yard line. Out across the 30 and up near the 40-yard line. Still going and finally stopped at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, that was Amari Griffin again on that return. That was good coverage by Bay High. I tell you what, Amari gets his hands on the football. You better have coverage then, because he can take it the distance in a heartbeat.
First and 10, 27 takes it off the left side. Going to be out to cross up the left side, out across the 40 and up near the 41. Brings up second down.
And we have a flag down here about the 45, Fox. Let's see what the call is. They had an illegal substitute. They must have had 12 guys on the field. I saw one run off. Fox, we'll try to get to some of the names of these second-team offensive guys as we go.
First down, and comes off the left side, and he's going to be thrown down. I think they're going to rule him down about the 49-yard line.
Yeah, that was Anthony Wynn, number 30. He's listed as a ninth grader, so he may, I don't know if he'll be playing JV or on the freshman team. I think the freshman team plays Monday over in Ozark. And I had number 53 as the center. That's Drake McDaniel.
Second down and about 3 for the Cats. Number 4 off the right side, out across midfield and down to the 48, 49-yard line. Going to be very close to a first down, depending on the spot, Coach.
Yes, that was Andrew Purcell, number 4, another ninth grader running that football. Yeah, third and short right here.
Third and about a foot to go from the 49-yard line, 2:36 to go in the third quarter. And he's going to be stopped for a loss and not get it, Coach. Brings up fourth down.
Yeah, I think he's going to be right at the 50. See what Coach decides to do right here. We have a number 50 in the ball game, but I don't have him on my roster. I'll have to see if I can find him somewhere.
Fourth down for the Cats. Snap goes to number 4. Cuts it off the right side. Nowhere to go. Good defensive play that time by Bay High. Number 15 on the tackle.
Yeah, they had us outflanked and filled all the gaps. And as you said, they made the play. And And the Tornadoes will take over on the Cat. It's like 47-yard line.
Coach, but a lot of players getting some playing time tonight.
Yeah, I noticed Coach Kennedy didn't hesitate on this possession. He's got the first defense back out on the field. I don't think he wants to give up any more points. Of course, they scored on the first defense that last series too, so we'll see if there's some improvement on this series.
Will Smiley in at quarterback, stands back at his own 48-yard line. Dual wideouts to each side of the field for the Tornadoes. Number 3 goes in motion, fakes it. Smiley's going to pull it down, take it inside the 45 and down to about the 40-yard line of the Cats. Good run and gain for the Tornadoes.
Yes, it was. I couldn't tell if they pulled one of their linemen and had a nice kick-out block. And the quarterback cut it back underneath that block, picked up a good yardage, a good execution, good job of blocking up front by the Tornado offensive line.
Second down for Bay on the far sideline, and they're going to rule him down inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good job of execution on that little quick pass. It almost looked like the throw should have been behind the line of scrimmage. They had one guy out there blocking, as you would if the ball is behind the line of scrimmage, but the throw, I think, crossed the line of scrimmage. So I think the Tornadoes may have gotten away with a penalty there on that particular play.
.31 in at running back. Hand off to the man coming across the left side, number 1. He's going to be stopped for a loss by number 86 for the Cats.
Yeah, that's Xavier Moore, one of our defensive end. That play with, that's it. Tyson Cole came up from his outside linebacker position and kind of took out the interference, and then Xavier Moore made the play. Good job by the Cat defense.
Second down, triple wide out to the far side of the field. Quarterback pulls it down. Smiley breaks a tackle, cuts it inside the 10. Penalty flag comes out, and he's going to be down about the 9-yard line, but we got a flag back at the 11.
Yeah, we had a stunt from the outside. The quarterback did a good job of avoiding that stunt, but it will be holding against Tornadoes. He's looking to see the referee's checking with Coach Darlington. Yes, and I think he's going to take that penalty.
Yeah, and the end of the third quarter, Wildcats leading 42-7 over Bay High Tornadoes. Scoreboard brought to you by the Citizens Bank. Once again, Red Zone sponsor, Riverbank and Trust there in Enterprise. And in our first down sponsor, Watson Glass on Geneva Highway.
Your number 1 source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier Showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
As we start the fourth quarter, quarterback takes it, throws it over the middle, has a man open at 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Tornadoes as he takes it into the end zone. Smart play as he let everybody clear out. And with 11:51 to go in the game, Bay gets on the scoreboard again.
Yeah, that was a little misdirection. They crossed the field from right to left, and the back out of the backfield went back underneath or behind the offensive line out into the right flats. And we were late picking him up in time. He caught the ball. He was able to take it into the end zone.
Seafree to attempt a point after. Good snap. Hold is down. And the Cats were there, but he got the kickoff, and it is good. And with 11:51 to go, Wildcats lead 42-14 over the Bay High Tornadoes. Seifert gets ready to kick off to the Cats. Cats will be returning from our right to a left with 11:51 to go. On the ground squib kick. Picked up by Amari, and he's going to be out to the 40-yard line. And, Coach, I was thinking of all the ones you wanted to kick to. There was really no one that you wanted to kick to. But again, he took something and it was nothing and made a lot of yards on it.
Yeah, he made that first guy miss, and that's usually the key with a return guy. If you can make the first guy down the field, make him miss, you got a chance to get some good yardage, and that's exactly what Amari did on that particular play.
1st and 10 for the Cats from the 40-yard line, near hash mark, moving right to left. Snap goes to 43, and he's going to be out across midfield and down to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, boy, that was a good surge by that entire offensive line. I'll try to get some more names and number. I noticed number 84.
Bugali on the carry, Coach, on that one.
Yeah, Nate Weber's gone in at the tight end position. We'll try to get some of the other interior line numbers as we go.
Bugali hands it back off as he cuts across, and he's going to lose 2 yards.
I see number 64, I think that's Josu Vega. He checked into the offensive line.
Second down, comes off the left side, out across midfield, down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line.
Evan Reynolds in the lineup. Evan had a bad finger injury earlier in the preseason camp, but I guess he has recovered, get some playing action tonight.
Third down for the Cats. Need to get down to the 39 for a first down. Bugali off the right side, breaks a tackle inside the 40, and I believe he's going to have enough for a first down, Coach.
Yeah, that was good job of blocking again. Good hard running by our backs. I tell you, this group here looks pretty good.
Just under 10 minutes to go in the ball game. Wildcats leading 42-14. Scoreboard brought to you by Citizens Bank of Enterprise. Handoff comes off the left side. Fumble on the play, but recovered by the Wildcats. Max fought on to carry for the Cats. He may pick up a yard, brings up second down. '85 looks downfield, has a man open. Oh, and in and out of the hands of the Wildcat receiver inside the 15.
Yeah, he came wide open. I think they may have jumped offside. We kind of had a free play there. That was a nice throw, number 85, Jace Hines. Made a nice throw. I guess the receiver was too wide open.
Third down for the Cats. They need to get down inside the 29 for a first down. The line of scrimmage is the 38 near hash mark. Handoff comes off the left side this time. McGolly's going to be down to the 31. McGolly again on the carry down inside the 30 to the 26, 27 yard line. He'll have enough for a Wildcat first down, Coach.
Yeah, good job. I tell you what, that offensive line, they're coming off the football. We've got a couple other guys checking into the game, but and good hard running by our backs. I'm impressed with the execution of this second offensive group.
Wildcats go up the middle. And he's going to be stopped about the 25-yard line, maybe a 1 yard gain. Penalty flag on the play. Coach, looks like they moved on the right side of the defensive line.
Yeah, we kind of froze them that time. We went down in our stance, but we didn't snap the ball, and they jumped, gave us 5 easy yards.
Second down for the Cats from the 20-yard line. Golly comes across, goes up the right side, and he's going to be ruled down about the 15. Should be enough to give the Wildcats another first down.
Yes, that was a good crease, and I had a good angle on it, and if he hadn't stumbled, he might have even got more yards. That was a good surge by that entire offensive line for the Cats.
First and 10 from the 15. Fumble on to play. And I think we got it back, and we did. Once again, Wildcats in the red zone, brought to you by Riverbank and Trust. They're on Main Street Enterprise.
Number 71 got in the game. He just checked back out. That's Archie Jackson, big offensive lineman.
Noah Jeffers going back in the game. Second and about 12 for the Cats. From the 18, McGolly takes it off the right side. 10, 5, touchdown, Wildcats.
Good blocking off that right side. I tell you what, he didn't stumble on that play. When he saw that crease, he took it into the end zone. Good job of running by Raymond McGolly. Good job of blocking up front by the Cat offensive line.
Wildcats in to attempt the point after. 6:37 to go in this ball game. As we await the snap. Good, not a good snap. Picks it up, and he takes it off the right side, and it's going to be no good. He did get in, got the ball in.
He must have gotten the ball across, because it looked like to me he went out about the 1 yard line. But I guess the ball broke the plane. I'm a little leery about our big lead, and that was our starting quarterback, Quentin Hayes, carrying that football.
6:37 to go in a ball game. Good high kick this time, and it's going to go over his head into the end zone.
Yeah, nice kick there. I tell you what, I think that surprised them. and over the return guy's head into the end zone. That's a great kick there. I got to learn his name. Antonio Gesso, number 93.
And we've got movement on the line. I believe that's going to be against Bay. It'll be 1st and 15 with just over 6.5 minutes to go in this ball game. Once again, Citizens Bank scoreboard. Wildcats leading 50-14 over Bay High. Quarterback stands back at the 10-yard line, shotgun formation, and another flag on the play over here on the 12-yard line, Coach.
Yeah, they're sending a guy in motion, and I don't know exactly what the snap count is, but that's a couple times they've had their receivers moving too early.
First and 20 for the Tornadoes. Wide outs to each side of the field. Quarterback now standing back at his own 4-yard line. Throws it downfield and almost intercepted, but a good defensive play by the offensive player, I think, to get in his face mask and kind of get that down.
Yeah, that was good coverage there by Darrell Davis.
Back to pass again, rolls to the left side, has some running room, going to be out across the 10, 15, 20, 25, and finally brought down on the far side up near the 28-yard line.
Yeah, good coverage down the field. Quarterback was able to break containment, a lot of running room, and did pick up good yardage.
So most of the Wildcat fans are hearing the band all during the game. And a end zone full of cheerleaders. Third down for the Tornadoes from the 27. Need to get out to the 30, and we've got another timeout on the field. Bay takes the ball, rolls to the left side. He's going to have a first down and more up across the 40, 45, and finally knocked out of bounds. And looks like they're going to rule him down about the 44-yard line on the far side of the field. But a good run by the quarterback that time.
Yes, it was. I thought, of course, it's hard to tell across the way. It looked like one of the blockers kind of was holding one of our defenders. That might have been where he was forced out of bounds. But they've got some pretty good skilled folks and got some good speed as well.
First and 10 for Bay High from their own 46-yard line as he stepped out of bounds. Quarterback looks downfield. He's going to pull it down and run, and he's hit quickly up near the 48, maybe picks up 3 yards.
Yeah, that's a good job again. Downfield coverage. Quarterback couldn't find anybody to throw to. Scrambled outside, but the containment was there, held him to a minimal gain. Good job by the Cat defense.
Second and 8 from their own 48-yard line. Quarterback throws out in the flats, complete to number 1 across midfield, inside the 45, 40, stays in bounds and tiptoes down the sideline and finally taken out of bounds about the 36-yard line. First and 10 for Bay High. Hand off to number 4 around the left side. He cuts it down inside the 35, slips about the 32, and he'll pick up about 4 yards.
Yeah, they had the right play call. We had a stunt coming on the outside, on the backside, and they went the other way. Pursuit there did a pretty good job. He did slip. I think that helped us a little bit.
Quarterback throws out in the flats once again to number 1, picks up a block, but he slips down at about the 29-yard line.
Yeah, we were in pretty good position to make that play. We did a good job of fighting off the blocker, and even though he did slip, I think we would have made that play anyway.
Third and short. Quarterback's going to keep it, take it down inside the 30, 25, and down about the 23. But Smiley has enough yardage for another Bay High first down inside the Wildcat 25.
Quarterback's running very hard, and good push by the offensive line.
Wide out to each side of the field. High snap. Quarterback pulls it down, throws it to the end zone, has a man open, and I believe he's in for a touchdown, complete to number 4, Jeremiah Banks.
Yeah, that was a good corner route. Great execution, good throw. Tyson Cole was in the game, one of our frontline defenders, and he was in position but couldn't quite make that play. Good throw, good catch, touchdown for Bay High.
And Bay in to attempt the point after. Not a great snap, but a good hold as the holder picked it up, got it down. The kick is up and the kick is good. And with 2:51 to go in the ball game, Wildcats leading 50-21 here at Wildcat Stadium. And Bay High pooch kick fielded by the Wildcats and recovered at the 39-yard line. First and 10 for the Cats, near hash mark, moving right to left. Takes it off the left side. He's going to be out across the 45 up near the 46. Green on the carry for the Cats. Once again, comes off the left side. He's going to be out to the 47-yard line. Purcell on the carry for the Cats.
Yeah, we're alternating a lot of guys, trying to get as many in as we can. Guys are doing a good job of coming off the football and blocking. Good hard running by our backs.
Third down for the Wildcats. They need to get down to the 46 for a first down. Penalty flag comes back in the backfield, and the play is stopped. And the motion penalty is going to go against the Cats.
Yeah, we need to hold the snap just a little bit longer. Slow the cadence down just a little bit. Let our offensive line and the backs get set, and then we can snap that football.
Third down for the Cats. They need to get down to the 44 for the first down, and we've got movement. And that'll give 5 yards back. Bringing up third. At about 7. .27 rolls, looks downfield, throws it, has a man open. Complete at the 25, 20, 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. Number 80 for the Cats, Coach.
Souls. Great execution. It gave them a chance to throw the football. They've been kind of stuffing us. I think that's a great call. Great execution. I know those guys are happy to get a touchdown on the board.
And Coach he turned on the Jets there at the end.
He certainly did. He's wanting that touchdown. Proud for him.
Cats coming in to attempt a point after. Good snap. Hole is down, and the kick is good. And the Cats lead 57-21. With about 52 seconds to go in the ball game. Wildcat Stadium, 52 seconds to go. As the Cats get ready to kick off to the Tornadoes once again. Another good long kick. And into the end zone, Coach, for another touchback.
Yes, he's getting a little more confidence. That wasn't the prettiest one, but it was very effective. I know Coach, let's see, yeah, Coach D's giving him a fist bump as he comes to the sideline.
Shotgun formation, quarterback at the 15-yard line, hesitates, follows a block, cuts it upfield, out across the 30. Good run for the quarterback, forehand that time. First and 10 for the Tornadoes. Quarterback takes it off the left side. Fails to gain. Good defensive play by the Cats up near the 31-yard line.
Yeah, I think we're coaching them are clearing the bench. A lot of subs coming in and out. Let's see if Babe tries to run one more play. They may just let it run out.
Handoff goes off the left side, quickly taken down at the 29, and that's going to do it for the first game of the season as the Wildcats come out victorious 57-21 here at Wildcat Stadium.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier Showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.